Hey students, so today we are going to discuss the topic of organizing writing. This lesson basically teaches us how to arrange our ideas in a clear order so that readers can understand our writing easily. Okay, so the first topic is ordering topics from broadest to narrowest. So basically, a topic, is the main subject of writing. Like some topics are broad, which means they cover many ideas, whereas some topics are narrow, which means that they focus on one specific idea. Okay, so a topic is a subject or principal focus of your writing. Like the scope of a topic is a range of ideas that the topic covers. A topic with a broader scope is more general and covers a wider range of ideas, whereas a topic with a narrow scope is a more specific and covers a more limited range of ideas. Okay, so basically, as I have told you that some topics are bold, which means they cover many ideas, and some topics are narrow, which means they focus on one specific idea. Okay, so uh, let's suppose example we have like broad topic like plays written by William Shakespeare, whereas narrow topic is Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so basically, William Shakespeare wrote many plays, but Romeo and Juliet is only one of them. That's why it is more specific. Okay, so we have activity. Order the topics from broadest to narrowest. Okay, so we have sentences. Difference in Captain America's and Batman's origin stories, comparison of the superheroes, Captain America and Batman, and comic book superheroes. Okay, so you have to order the topics from broadest to narrowest. So the correct order is the first one is comic book superheroes. The second one is comparison of the Captain America and Batman, which is the first, and the next is differences in Captain America's and Batman's origin stories. So, what is the reason? Like comic book superheroes is the biggest topic because it includes many superheroes, okay? And comparing Captain America and Batman focuses only two superheroes. And comparing only their origin stories is the most specific topic, okay? So, the next one is okay, we have another activity. So read that sentences and then we have to order the topics from broadest to narrowest. Okay, so the first one is historic fiction. The second one is historical fiction set during periods of war, which is this. The third one is historical fiction set during World War II. And the third one is Camp X by Eric Walters. Okay. So, because historic fiction is a large category, and stories about wars are one part of the historical fiction, and World War II is one specific war, whereas Camp X is one specific novel set during World War II. Okay, so the next one is organizing information by topics. Okay, so basically, in simple, that good writing is divided into sections or paragraphs. Like each paragraph should discuss only one main idea. Do not mix different topics in the same paragraph. Okay, so well organized writing is made up of sections like paragraph or chapters, and each section should have a single topic. To organize your writing, group the details to that every detail in section is about the same topic. Okay, so we have the examples like Hamilton example. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, so Lin Manuel Miranda based the musical Hamilton on Ron Hewson's 2004 biography of founding father Alexander Hamilton. Okay, so basically, this section is, you can say it's a development section. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda based Hamilton on a biography of Alexander Hamilton. Okay, so the next one is that. The next paragraph is like he has received widespread critical acclaim and has won several awards. So this is, you can say, it is a success section. Like the first sentence explain how the musical was created, and the second sentence explains how successful it become. So they belong in different sections. Okay. Okay, here we have another example. Okay, so read this paragraph, then I will explain you the detail of it. Okay. So basically, in this slide, we have three sections, which is teacher, rates, and classes. Okay. So basically, the correct answer is this, that Nicholas brings 7 years of experience. Teachers, and the reason is that like it talks about the instructor. Okay. And the second one is that the purchase a monthly pass to receive 25% of rate. Like it is it is basically a rate section because it talks about prices and discount. Okay. And the third one is like in Hatha, students learn breathing and relaxation. Like this is classes. Okay, like explain what students learn in a class. Okay, students. So the next one is activity organized information by topics. Okay, so so this is the activity. So organize information by topics. Okay, Olivia is writing a blog post about spinach. Read each detail and then select the section where it fits. Okay, so the first one is spinach should be planted in well-drained soil that receives plenty of sun. Yes, it is about how to grow section. It explains how to grow spinach. Okay. So the next one is spinach can be served in salad with eggs, bacon, cheese, or berries. Okay. So it is in the uses section. Like it explains how spinach is used in food. Okay. Okay. So basically, the next one is transitions with conjunctive adverbs. So conjunctive adverbs are connecting words, you can say. Like they connect ideas and show the relationship between sentences. Okay. Like we can say that mm, therefore, consequently, however, likewise, moreover, in addition, for example, in fact, these words make writing smoother and easier to understand. So we can say that they are conjunctive adverbs. Okay. Like they connect ideas and show the relationship between sentences. Okay. And for instance, conjunctive adverbs can show cause and effect, compare or contrast ideas. Like it can add information, introduce elaboration. So to use a conjunctive adverbs, consider how the idea as a text relate to one another and what relationship are suggested by different conjunctive adverbs. Okay. For example, like basically the thing I explained you, like cause and effect, compare or contrast, add information, give more explanation. These are basically the, you can see, the types of conjunctive adverbs. Like uh, let's suppose example of cause and effect. Like these shows what happened because of something else, like therefore, consequently, as a result. And compare and contrast, we say that however, likewise, or in the contrary, like these compare two ideas or show differences. Okay. So, for example, like, okay, read the first sentence. An avid traveler, Sarah visits several foreign countries each year. Consequently, she has accumulated a large collection of servants from around the world. Okay, so the conjunctive adverbs consequently shows that Sarah's traveling is the reason that she has collected so many spirits. Okay, so basically in the word consequently, like she has collected many songbirds. So because she travels a lot, she collects many songbirds and consequently shows the result. Okay, so the next example is, and this worksheet is your self assessment, and you have to write your answer in the comment section.